If you want to maximize the returns you get from email marketing, then this video right here is perfect for you, because I'm going to cover the 4 A/B tests that you need to run in 2025 to maximize revenue, and make sure you squeeze as much as you can from your ESP, whether you're using Klaviyo, Omnisend, Yotpo, whatever it is. Okay, so with that being said, let me dive right into the first one. So that's gonna be A/B test at the pop-up level. You see, your pop-up is the backbone of your entire email marketing strategy. And that's because a low sign-up rate, a low opt-in rate on your pop-up equals way lower email revenue. Why? Because less people will enter your flows, email funnels, etc., and you will not grow your email list as quickly as possible. With email marketing, you want to maximize, you want to squeeze as much as you can from your email list, but you also want to grow it, right? Because otherwise you'd be stagnant forever, if that makes sense. So one of the most important A/B tests is at the pop-up level. At the pop-up, there are 4 main elements that you can A/B test, right? The first one, and the most important one, being the offer. So the offer in your pop-up is by far the biggest needle mover when it comes to performance, pop-up performance. So whether it is a percentage off, a fixed discount, free shipping, free gift with purchase, etc., etc., the first A/B test you need to run on your pop-up is at the offer level. And by the way, when you're running a offer A/B test on your pop-up, make sure that your welcome series reflects the offer on your pop-up simultaneously. Meaning, for example, let's say you have an offer A/B test of a 10% off versus $10 off, right? You want to tag people accordingly based on the offer they got on the pop-up, and then on the welcome series have a condition split where people with this tag, i.e. this offer, get this welcome series, and then people with this one get this one right here with the corresponding offer, right? That way you can track the sign-up rate, but also, and this is probably the most important one, is tracking the lead to conversion rate, right? It's not always about the sign-up rate only. Make sure you also test the lead to conversion rate. Because, for example, if you're running a giveaway offer, you might get a ton of people, a higher sign-up rate, but the lead quality is very low. So the lead to conversion rate is going to be very low. So all that to say that make sure you A/B test when A/B testing an offer on your pop-up, you A/B test the sign-up rate, but also you track the lead to conversion rate. Okay. Now, second element you can basically A/B test at the pop-up level is the triggers. So basically what makes the pop-up appear, right? It could play a huge role on your open rate. So make sure, for example, you have different A/B tests on the triggers themselves. So for example, doing 8 seconds time delay versus 20 seconds, right? Or doing exit intent trigger only versus a scroll percentage trigger. So play around with that. Of course, you'll see the biggest differences when you A/B test extremes. So for example, 5 seconds time delay versus 20 seconds, right? Now, third, design on your pop-up. So although not as important as the previous two elements like offer and triggers, you can A/B test some design elements on your pop-up. Button colors, photos used, sizing, etc. Same with copy. Copy with pop-ups it tends to be kind of a straightforward and honestly like very concise. We've seen it works the best when it's kind of straightforward, to the point, concise. So you can play around with the copy, but make sure you convey the offer clearly without fluff. That's gonna be the most important thing. Okay, so first element here, pop-ups, and then multiple sub elements, offer, triggers, design, and copy. Second thing to test on your account is the campaign components and formatting. So here we've got 2 things: graphic-based versus text-based campaigns. This is one of our favorite A/B tests to run at the campaign level. Lots of brands underutilize and underestimate the power of text-based emails. So we like to A/B test a graphic-based email versus text-based email, especially when running a promotion, right? So test this with your brand. The results might shock you. So what are the benefits of a text-based email? It's of course easier to produce. It doesn't require any graphic element. It usually has better deliverability as well. And then thirdly, genuine, original, and authentic email, because it's kind of coming from the founder type email, right? Like this one right here, from the founder of Lofty. And B, we've got campaign elements as well. You can A/B test. So emails in general are a compilation of modules. So when putting together an email, you can play around with the elements you decide to use and A/B test what formats and tends to work better, right? For example, You have a bunch of modules, social proof, product highlights, comparison tables, charts, guarantees, PR, dynamic blocks, whatever. For example, here we've got the first, like the same like header, if you will, like the same above default section here. But what changes is the section. Here we've got some highlights, kind of unique selling points highlights here, and then we've got a social proof block here. And you'll be able to see, identify what like modules tend to work better for your audience. Every brand, every audience is different, so make sure you A/B test these as well. Okay, next we've got third, which is sending day and time. So this one is pretty straightforward. So if you manage to basically identify through A/B tests what the best sending days and times are, then you'll be able to reap the most amount of, essentially you'll be able to maximize revenue in the long term for your audience, right? Makes sense. So aim to maximize open rates when A/B testing sending day and time. Of course, don't do this with time-sensitive promos and flash sales. For example, 24-hour flash sale, of course, send it as soon as possible. But some A/B tests, Mondays versus Mondays or weekends, morning, late afternoon, evening, you know what I mean? So just A/B test sending days and times. Again, every brand is different and every industry reacts differently to your emails. So for some brands we work with, morning times are better, whereas for other ones, evening times are way better. So it really depends on your industry as well and your audience. Finally, we've got subject lines in high impact flow. So as simple as this may sound, testing subject lines in the first few emails of some high impact flows could make huge differences to email marketing performance. This is honestly huge. These flows, high impact flows, include the welcome tiers, the abandoned checkout, and then the post-purchase sequence, right? So make sure you constantly A/B test these subject lines on the first few emails of those high impact flows. Again, the results can be huge if you do this. And yeah, so this is one of my favorite A/B tests to run because it is extremely simple to set up. And as I mentioned, it could yield great results. So no excuses. Make sure you run this subject line A/B test on a consistent basis. Make sure you do this. So that's pretty much it for this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in it, please don't forget to drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Now, if you're running an e-commerce brand doing over 50K per month right now and you want a high-performing email marketing team that actually guarantees results, there's going to be a link to my Calendly in the description box below. So feel free to go in there and book a time that works for you. We'll be more than happy to put together a free Klaviyo audit for you, as well as a couple of free email designs for you as well. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.